Alright, ladies and gentlemen, this is the Stinger. I'm kind of excited to do a review of this aircraft. I have flown this thing before once on a stream, and there's some really cool features about it. They did a huge update on it. There's so many things that are fixed with the multiplayer, the gear moving properly, the functionality of the systems, if I could get that out, and so much more. Man, I could just go on. There's a whole list of things in their update that they did. I took a screenshot of it just to kind of go through some of it, and I was reading it earlier, but they fixed the sound quality, they fixed the tow bar, they fixed the functionality. I think they even put well, we'll get inside of it and start checking, but here's some of the liveries here. We have a couple different ones, about 8, 9, 10, 11 different ones. We're gonna go ahead and pick this one today, and we'll be on the ground here. We'll do a little bit of a test flight with it and see how it flies, see how it handles. Let me just oops, sorry about that. Go to options here. We'll go to complex single engine to make sure we're on the right setting here. Save and fly back, and we'll put us back on the ground here. We're going to be in El Paso today to do the test flight with and see if we can see any improvement with the aircraft, how it flies, how it handles. I believe you don't even really need the complex, because I think it has an auto thrust that automatically keeps the aircraft at a certain level with the RPMs and the what is that other thing called? Man, why am I blanking today? RPMs and manifold pressure. So yeah, but it does have so many things updated here. They have fixed the lighting, the weather for the tires. Here, let me see if I can just do this for you guys while we're waiting.
More info Utila Vivus all Evioro. Updated strobe lights to produce 3 flashes. Added a gauge light to the fuel gauge. Added the capability to hide the yokes. Corrected misspelling on rudder pedals descriptions. Added capability to decrease electrical systems wear and tear speed. Okay, so a lot of different things, as you can hear. Let's go ahead and check. We have, and okay, so the developer of this aircraft is a game developer. You can just tell, just alone the texturing, it's almost like you're inside of the aircraft. It's so nicely done. They have a good functionality of the autopilot, and this little handle right here, if you've never seen the video I made of the review before, we'll be pulling that today to check it out as well. Canopy is closed. You can open that if you like. There's a little tablet here. You can hide the yoke now, which is great. This functionality of the tablet is fantastic too. You could do all kinds of electrical stuff, and just you know, really, you can fix tires, like just put it back to settings. There's a whole checklist of any kind of failures that happen you can go through. I mean, they really did a fantastic job with this aircraft, and there's pilots that are real-world pilots of this aircraft that they helped to you know, get the functionality of the aircraft, including the tint on the window. You can have it tinted or not tinted. We have it tinted for today because you know, we are in El Paso. It's pretty hot, and we don't want the sun to burn us. And yeah, this is the plane, man. It's beautiful looking. Look at this thing. I mean, I love it already. Alright, let's jump inside, get this plane started up. Let me see, does it have... Okay, so we do have a prop. So we'll start with the prop all the way up. We'll crack the throttle open, right? We'll put the battery on. Put the display screens on here too for our GPS. Now it does have a fantastic system for the aircraft. We need to open our fuel up here, and yeah, it's pretty much you can adjust the feet pedal too if you want, if you're tall or short, which is a pretty cool feature. Not necessary, but a really cool function they put in there just to make it even better for you. And of course the lighting, all these buttons here.
So we can go ahead and put the navigational and the beacon on. We don't need the strobe yet, but for all extensive purposes, we'll just put all the lights on and see what's going on. Let's go ahead and
El Paso ground
start up
Liberty
the aircraft.
757, request taxi for departing straight out with Gulf.
Liberty 757 taxi 2 and hold short of runway 22 via taxiway Charlie. Contact tower on 118 decimal tree when ready.
Taxi 2
That's
and
the
hold
fuel
short
pump.
runway 22 via taxiway.
We don't need the
Charlie
fuel
Liberty
pump, it's already started,
757.
but if you wanted to use the fuel pump, you could. Here's the flaps here. Just checking the functionality of that. Let's see. Ground handling is very nice. Let's check the I like the view. We got a lot of view in this. I mean, there's views for days. And if you check out the interior, look at the seating too, man. What a cool. Very good details, man. They really did a fantastic job with this aircraft. I'm just gonna take it. Okay, so it's really sensitive on the rudder here. You don't really need to use too much rudder at all and the whole plane will turn. I'm used to using a heavier rudder with the bigger aircrafts we've been flying on the stream, so I got to be a little bit more gentle with this one, which is cool. Let's go ahead and put the brakes on here. We're going to be turning right out on this runway here and taking off. It doesn't have too much airspeed, but this is a really, really cool plane, man. I mean, you could do anything with this plane. It's got a I mean, I don't know, man. It's really just a great plane to fly. I'm going to show you one of the cool things about this plane in a minute here. Alright, let's go ahead and start it up. Power set. 60 knots. A little bit faster here in the 70 knots. We'll start to pull back here and rotate. We're already in the air.
Liberty 757, you are not cleared to take off.
Yeah, that seems to be the going thing. We're never really clear. I love this plane. Look at this thing. It's just a blast to fly. It doesn't go fast, like I said, or anything like that,
El
but
Paso approach Liberty
it's very
757
functional.
is type 1 miles northwest
You can
of El
turn the
Paso,
autopilot on
4,200
too
feet.
and hit altitude
Request
hold.
clearance to transition
This
Charlie
thing will
airspace.
literally do everything on autopilot if you wanted
Liberty
to.
757 El Paso approach.
Let's see. Okay,
Squawk
so
1044.
let's go ahead and climb
Squawk 1044 Liberty
to
757.
5,000 feet.
Liberty 757 radar contact 1 mile west of El Paso, 4,200 feet. Cleared through the Charlie airspace.
Cleared through the Charlie airspace Liberty 757.
Super cool. It's just such a nice plane to fly. The handle's very good. Off autopilot or on autopilot, whatever you prefer. We're going to go ahead and bring it back down and around for a landing, and then I'm going to take off once again, and then I'm going to show you a cool feature. But once we do the feature, we will not be able to use the aircraft anymore. At least I think that's how it worked. It worked that way before. So.
Good day.
500. It even has the, that's pretty cool,
Going to 128.2 southwest tree 404.
view. Alright, let's go ahead and put a notch of flaps in. Trim down the nose here. Another notch of flaps.
El Paso departure southwest tree 404 is at 12,500 feet, climbing 13,000 feet. Southwest tree 404 El Paso departure altimeter 29.97. Continue to Nephew as planned.
It's not bad. Stop's pretty good. Okay, let's go ahead and full power back up. Wait, actually, you know what? Let me just set the brake for a second here. Turn the airplane off. Just want to show you guys something here. Uh-oh. Alright. Let me just... get the thumbnail in there. Alright, now we got the thumbnail. Let's go ahead and take back off.
404, contact Albuquerque Center on 128.2. Good day.
Alright, ready guys? Let's go back in the air here. Really don't need much flaps to take off. You can use one notch of flaps if you want to. I don't have a lot of runway yet, so 50 knots. Be pulling back here in a minute. We're already in the green. So I'm going to show you guys a really cool function here. Let's say we just took off and everything's going good. And we're flying along here and we're having a good day and just nothing's going on. We're climbing up and climbing up. Yeah, we're about 4,200 feet, right? And all of a sudden, engine failure. Oh no! What do we do? Everything just shut down. Now oh no, the electrical systems too? Oh boy. Well, we still have power to glide, right? But don't worry, we could just go ahead and hit this. And what happened? Yeah, that's right, ladies and gentlemen. Safe and sound. We're just gonna go ahead and glide on down here. This is the cool thing, man. Now, we thought we were gonna have an emergency and we weren't gonna make it to the airport. And oh man, we almost we're gonna have a freaking heart attack there for a minute, right? Never worry. We got a parachute on board. This is the coolest thing about this, and it's animated. The developer of this aircraft, I believe, develops games, which is super cool. There you have it. Safe and sound, we made it. We just have to repack the chute, fix the aircraft. I don't know if that counts as a total or not, but it's so cool that that has that. Anyway, I love this plane just for that simple feature alone. And yeah, the update seems like it's working pretty good. They did a lot to this plane, and you could tell they really care about it. Very functional plane. It's beautiful inside and out. It has a lot of cool features. I highly recommend it. It's definitely a great plane to do a little bit of short traveling or pilot, you know, just kind of seeing the country bit by bit, couple hours here, a couple hours there. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what your thoughts are of the Stinger. I love it. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace. Thanks for watching.